Hello, friends. Okay, so we gotta find out what we need to know for this week going into like July. We're getting into the middle of July. The astrology that I've been listening to is that if there's something you want to do that you want to last long term, you need to do it before the middle of July, because everything's going to change and the energy is going to be different for the second half of July. But there are incredible opportunities presenting themselves for the first part of July. So I feel compelled to tell you that it's important that if you want to set down the foundation for long-term goals and long-term, achievements, then you need to do that before, the middle of July. So let's see what we need to know going into the week here. Let go of things that no longer serve you. Yeah, well, if you got dead weight, that's not good. And if you want to relieve yourself of dead weight, then do it before the middle of July, because then it will be gone, and it will stay gone. Okay, next road sign, please, Spirit. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to learn today. Alright. If you have a minute while I'm shuffling cards and you don't want to just sit there, you can always hit the like button. Okay, you must forgive if you want to be free. Do it for yourself. Well, I have a feeling we've seen this card before. Yeah, forgiveness is about resolving it in your own world, energy, life. You want to resolve something, you gotta forgive and let it go. And don't get attached to the outcome, just let it go. Be gone. I keep trying to be gone something and it keeps like returning. It's like not good. It needs to be gone. Okay. Shaman healing cards. What are you going to tell me? Masculine energy. Well, what do you know? Masculine energy. Okay, so I guess we have to be in our masculine energy this week. Coming up. Okay. Alright, well, that's not unfamiliar territory. Okie dokie, Smokey. Let's see. What else is happening here? Sorry. Something's going on. Oh, well, I have a tick. Just give me a moment. I have to get rid of this tick. Thanks, sorry. Did you like? Share and subscribe. Sorry, I was weeding and I was in the weeds, so I have a tick on me. It's gone now. Floating in soapy water. I gotta go take a shower later, but I might have to go back out, which is why I didn't take a shower earlier. Okay. Okay, let's see. What do we need to know for the week? Going into July. Ace of Cups. Wow. My heart is full. Look at that. My heart my cup runneth over. I have just bliss, happiness. And the challenge? The magician. Magical things. Coming from, going to, goals. Going to, justice. These are big cards. 3 major arcanas and an ace. And the 9 of Pentacles. Big cards. Wow. 2 of Cups, lovers. Not the lovers, but these are more like lovers. The lovers is more about business deals. This is more about relationships. We see ourselves as Queen of Wands. Magnetic, sexy. All things to all people. And the environment is Knight of Wands. Here we have, a pair again showing up. And we're going, hopes and fears is Temperance. Are we able to balance out the energies? And the final outcome we'll leave here. Oop, I peeked. Okay, so, masculine energy. Let's see. So we start out with our heart being really full, and we're found something that is just making us so happy. But the trick is, here's the ace, here's the magic. Okay, this guy has the ability to perform magic, so he needs to be able to pull the energy from one place and transmute it into something new. We're coming from a place of manipulation and icky, like, trickery and not good. Leading somebody along by the nose, there's the carrot, it's lies, it's deceit, it's icky. And we want to get here. We want to get to sovereignty and wealth and freedom and carefree, because everything's been taken care of. We're going to justice, so we're going to find equality. We're going to find the ability to make amends for all of this bad juju that we had to live through. So the magician, what does the magician do? He turns the bad stuff into good stuff. And this is, here he is turning the bad stuff into the good stuff. But do you have the energy and the wherewithal to be able to do that? Are you the magician? Do you know how to do that? Do you know how to take that energy and transmute it? Because you have the possibility that you can do that. And the tools you have are, the lovers, which is love. You have the ability to come together with people and do good things. To have good, mature, complete, fulfilling relationships. That's the magician, and that's how he's going to get to where he needs to get, which is justice. That the Queen of Wands is someone who is all things to all people. She is magnetic. She is mysterious. The little black cat on there tells us she is intuitive, and she herself is motivated. The Knight of Wands, sorry, I thought this was the King, the Knight of Wands is dynamic, energetic. He is, kind of wild and free. And that's where we find ourselves, in a place where wild and free energy can turn this into this, You have to kind of let things out in order to use them. If they're boxed up, they're not available. So you have to let things out in order to collect it, in order to turn it into something. This is the balance. You want to be able to balance good and bad. You want to be able to balance the emotions. You want to be able to balance the fairness and the equality. You want to be able to balance being in your head and with your feet on the ground. And the final outcome is the Ten of Cups, which is a marriage, which is children, which is wish fulfillment in manifestation. It's getting it all. It's, you know, winning the game and getting the girl. That whole thing. So that's a beautiful reading. That's a nice week. You know, let go of the crap because it's holding you back. Don't let it hold you back. And forgive because you want to be free. You want to know what freedom looks like? That's what freedom looks like. You want freedom? Well, you got to buck up and go after it. You got to say, that's what I want, that's what I'm going to make, and I'm going to start today. Cool. A good way to spend an auspicious week. Great way to spend an auspicious week, if you ask me. Use these energies that are available. Use these astrological placements to your advantage. Be that magician. Give yourself permission to be that magician. Change things. Change things. Huh. Interesting. Interesting reading. Yeah, like I always say, you know, talk is cheap and thoughts are even cheaper. It's a physical universe and you have to physically say things. You have to get up and act in a certain way in order to make things happen. Especially men. Because women are Barbie and Barbie dreams, but Ken is good at doing stuff. And Ken needs to, you know, step up and start doing stuff. I'll talk, but, you know, Barbie's dreaming. Barbie's dreaming, but, you know, Ken needs to be good at doing stuff. All right. And you know, we're here. Our heart is full. We see something that would really answer the call. It would give us our heart wish fulfillment and our heart love, belonging, family, surrounded by friends. Good times. Good times. All right. Anyway, let's see what the moon card is. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Well, you got to act on faith, not on sight. You have to act by faith, walk by faith, not by sight. Act on faith, not by what you see. Because when you're trying to create something, you can't see it right away. You see it in your mind's eye, but you can't see it in the physical. You have to use your magic to create it. Full moon in Gemini, let's see. Whoop. Full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. This card is a reminder that it's important to speak your truth, but remember that your words have consequences and impact your listener. Right now you need to guard against indiscretion. The answers you need may well come soon. The issues you're facing could well be one or a few conversations away from being resolved. If you're inquiring about a love situation, a little flirting may be called for. If you're in the middle of an argument, this card comes to you as a reminder of the old, very non-Gemini message. Least said, soonest mended. It's good to talk, but be careful you aren't causing yourself any issues with your words. Words have enormous power, as metaphysician Florence Scovel Shinn put it. Your word is your wand. You create magic and your own reality every time you express yourself. Your word is your wand. You create magic and your own reality every time you express yourself. That's really important. Have an important conversation, but stay calm. Don't be superficial. Someone is trying to flirt with you. Have you noticed? Yeah. You're smart, but you're kind of dumb. What movie's that from? You need to laugh off the situation and just move on. Job applications have good prospects. The teaching, talk, talk, and more talk as the emotional full moon moves into a communication sign of Gemini. It's too easy to say too much, so mind how you go if you pull this card. This card can also indicate an enjoyable social event, since the full moon in Gemini is a great time for socializing. This card also augurs well for any study you're either taking or considering. Cool. Well, like, I'm a forever student, so that works for me. Yeah, this is all about using your magic, you know, understanding who you are and using your magic. And this let go of things that no longer serve you could also be a belief that you have that you don't have the ability to be this magician. And that's what the challenge is that you don't believe it, but it's true. Nonetheless, you know, I don't care what you believe. The truth is the truth. And, you know, just because you don't believe it doesn't mean it's not true. So, the answers you need are coming. But you got to walk the path, and along the path you see the answers. So you got to get on that path. Okay, let's see what animal is coming up to drive home the message here. The crow. We've seen that before. Past, present, and future. Knowledge. In the air. Where are you, crow? Moth. Come on, crow. Hey, if you haven't already, hit that like button. Make a comment. Share. Subscribe. Crow. Spiritually strong, creative, watchful. The crow has long been a symbol of magic. Well, there you go. More magic. More magic. You can do it. You are magical. You just don't know it because you don't understand magic. Okay, the crow has long been a symbol of magic. A crow personality is drawn to the supernatural and has a gift for seeing the unseen, knowing the unknown. It is said that the crow holds within its mind's eye the three realities, past, present, and future. Crow energy is potent and should only be tapped into when the mind is clear. Those with crow tendencies must balance their lives with a healthy diet, joyful friends, and regular self-study. Yeah, here's this balancing energy. You know, you don't want to manipulate and you don't want to force things. You want to allow the universe to work with you. You have to be in the flow in order to manifest things. And that's what the magician does. He manifests things. And the Queen of Wands, she also manifests things. She has a lot of dynamic energy. So manifest, you know, your dreams. Manifest your sovereignty. Manifest whatever you want. But trust yourself and remember, you are the magician. You are the magician. Bring your happiness home. Bring it home. Okay, anyway, no more lecturing. Okay, like, share, subscribe. Thank you. And I will see you soon, or tomorrow, or something like that. Bye.